Makers, artists, small business owners, and freelancers, you'll want to pick up a copy of Taxes for Humans, the new book from Asheville artist and tax pro Hannah Cole. Hannah wrote her book to make you feel seen and your taxes doable. You're invited to Hannah's launch party for the book, starting at 6 p.m. Wednesday, December 3rd at Tracy Morgan Gallery. If you're in Asheville, come on by. There will be a live podcast recording, and Hannah will sign your copy of the book. All the details are at sunlighttax.com/party. Wake up, Asheville! I'm Matt Peiken, and this is your newscast for Thursday, November 13th. UNC Asheville has hired HR&A advisors to guide the creation of a Millennial Campus Development Commission, which will help evaluate future projects on university-owned land. The move follows community pushback over a proposal, now on pause, for a 5,000-seat stadium and apartments on a 45-acre forested site in the Five Points neighborhood. The commission will establish a process for reviewing proposals on Millennial Campus properties, which allow greater development flexibility. HR&A will complete its work in 2 phases over several months. The commission's focus includes the contested South Campus and other UNCA sites. You can read more on this in the Citizen Times. Businesses along a closed stretch of the Blue Ridge Parkway in Mitchell, McDowell, and Yancey counties continue to suffer major losses more than a year after Helene triggered 60 landslides. The Switzerland Inn near Little Switzerland reports guest traffic has dropped by half, forcing staff cuts and prompting a rare winter opening to boost revenue. Nearby Alta Pass Orchard lost $300,000 in revenue, 40% of its budget, after storm damage and declining visitors. Repairs aren't expected to finish until late 2026, putting another peak tourism season at risk. You can read this story at Blue Ridge Public Radio. A former Christ School student has pleaded guilty to 2 counts of involuntary manslaughter in connection with a high-speed crash after prom that killed 2 teens and injured 2 others. William Newman, now 20 years old, was driving over 110 miles an hour before losing control and hitting a tree on I-40 in April of 2024. He received a suspended sentence with 7 months in jail and 3 years probation. Victims' families gave emotional impact statements in court, and lawsuits have since been filed against both Newman and Christ School. You can read more on this in the Citizen Times. Though the winter weather is behind us for now, a sudden refreeze Monday night turned Interstate 40 into a parking lot between Buncombe and Haywood counties. State transportation officials say bridges iced over around sunset just as rush hour began, triggering more than 20 crashes and a 5-hour backup. One wreck involved 2 tractor trailers stuck on an icy bridge. With traffic stalled, crews struggled to reach scenes and treat the roadway. Teams worked through the night, spreading hundreds of tons of salt over several miles. The agency is reviewing bridge treatment timing and urging drivers to avoid travel during freezes and carry emergency supplies. You can read more on this at WLOS. And Chimney Rock is set to gain a new rock climbing destination with some of North Carolina's most difficult routes. 2 nonprofits, Access Fund and Carolina Climbers Coalition, have purchased 16 acres near Chimney Rock State Park, opening access to towering cliffs known as Lower Ghost Town. The site offers over 50 climbing routes, including the nearly impossible The Ugly, which has yet to be climbed without a fall. The project, supported by the Great Trail State Coalition, will include a new trail connecting the site to downtown. You can read more at Blue Ridge Public Radio. Our daily newscast can also arrive in your email every weekday morning. Sign up for our newsletter at wakeupavl.transistor.fm. You can also find us on Facebook or Instagram at wakeupavl. I'm Matt Peiken. Thanks for waking up every weekday morning to Wake Up Asheville.